Alright guys, so it's the Golden Bachelor final 2 ladies, and we are in Antigua, baby. This is Mel's final chance to bond with the ladies and figure out who he wants to spend the rest of his life with. We'll get into it, but first, thank you so much for being here. My name's Maya. Fist bump me real quick. Hey, I appreciate you. Let's go! Hey, Golden Bachelor, saw the episode and now we catching up. Age is nothing but a number. Grown women on the come up, here we go. Make way for Nicole, Amy, Carol, Cheryl, breaking the mold. Forever young's the mantra, dancing with Alexandra. In the kitchen we Andra, getting wavy with Amy. I'm misbehaving with Tracy. Watch me kill it with Lily, it's getting illy with Cindy. We grilling, we're cooking up with Carla, chilling with Diana, Maya, Susie, Mylene. Here's bobbing, get it popping with Robin. Mel feeling like a man. In the crib with Roxanne. Monica B, Monica P, get the rose. Down on one knee, he'll propose. Who gon' get the ring? We lifted Debbie, maybe Terry. Will it be Jerry? We got Lisa, we got Pig. Nod your head, shake your legs, sit back as we recap and react to the Golden Bachelor Season 2, Mad Love. We're in Antigua, baby. It's beautiful. Jesse gets to sit down with Mel. He's like, all right, final 2. How are we feeling about Cindy? He's like, yo, I love how affectionate she is. We've got a real deep emotional connection. I love how present she is. She's always in the moment. He's like, okay. What about Peg? He's like, yo, Peg is so much fun. She has so much energy. She's comfortable in her skin. I feel amazing when I'm around her. Yo, they are both great women. I agree, Mel. I agree. All right, so first up, he's linking up with Peg. He picks her up in this blue dune buggy and he's like, yo, we're gonna drive around, explore, have some fun. They put their helmets on. He's driving her, you know what I'm saying? Dirt road, beautiful views. Mel's driving like super slow. Like the camera's close up. You see his face. He's like concentrating. And then when we zoom out, you see just how slow they're going. It reminds me of me, right? Like a few months ago when I was doing my driving lessons. I've always lived in cities, you know what I'm saying? So I've always taken a subway, underground to work, and then it was taxis, Ubers. So I never learned to drive. My homegirl Sophie's a driving instructor. So she hit me up. She said, Joe, let me hook you up with some lessons. Let's get you this driver's license. And I was like, I say less. Let's go. And so I'm in the car, right? And I'm feeling like Vin Diesel, bro. I feel like I'm flying. I'm like, yo, this is so fast. And then I check the speed meter dial thing and I see how slow I'm going. And I'm like, no way.
Go on.
Yeah, let's get it. All right, let's go. Fast and Furious vibes, yeah? Watch. No, that one on the right is the speed.
This one is your speed, yeah.
Oh, what? What the f*** is it? Oh, that's embarrassing, bro. Yo, listen.
So how fast do you think you were going?
Bro, I thought I'm hitting like at least 40 up in here, bro. So, Peg's like, all right, now it's my turn. She gets in the driver's seat and she steps on it, bro. They are flying. My man looks like he's on a roller coaster. Like, ah! They sit down. They've got this beautiful view, doing up some bubbly. It's a vibe. In the evening, they're on the beach. It's gorgeous. They're now given the option, right? They can go back to their separate hotels or they can spend the night together in the fantasy suite. No cameras, no microphones, just the two of them alone. They can talk freely and, they're grown, right? Like, there's rose petals on the bed. They're gonna try out the milk before buying the cow. They're gonna make sure the hardware is compatible. They're gonna test the fireworks before the 4th of July. They're gonna test drive the car before signing the lease. They're gonna see if the rhythm matches the blues. The next morning, they're lying in bed and you can tell they got it on. He laid down the pipe. Now he links up with Cindy. They're on a boat, soaking up the sun, doing up the bubbly, having a good time. And then they rock up to this joint called Stingray Bay. And just as the name suggests, Yes, there are stingrays everywhere, and these things are huge. Even Mel's like, yo, I thought they were smaller than that. He's a little bit shooketh, like he's going into the water with them, like, And yo, I don't blame him. When I think of stingrays, I think of them as being like little baby manta rays. Because manta rays are the huge things in Moana, right? Those are manta rays. Yeah, I thought stingrays were like these little teeny things. But nah, bro, these things are massive. Cindy, she's all up in there like, hey. You know, Mel eventually gets in there, you know what I'm saying? And yo, I have still not forgiven stingrays for what they did to my boy Steve Irwin. Rest in peace, King. Later that evening, they're having their romantic dinner, you know what I'm saying? Candlelit, beautiful. They're flirting with each other, cracking jokes, having a good time. And then it gets kind of serious, bro, because Cindy wants him to open up. She wants him to let her know if he's falling in love with her, because that's where she's at. And he's like, look, I can see myself getting there, but you know I'm not there yet. And you can see she's getting a little frustrated, you know what I'm saying? Getting a little guarded. The walls are going up. Her gut instinct's telling her, yo, this dude's playing in your face. And she's trying to figure out if he's feeling her the same way she's feeling him. And that's where the episode ends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll be back with the explosive finale. Till then, take care of yourself, fam, because I love you.